Before I start the video, I want to quote the great Rudolph III. Something along the lines of, "You can't make this stuff up. Life is stranger than fiction. If it was in a movie, you wouldn't believe it." I want you to imagine a scenario. You're a $1 billion company, and you decide, we've got some extra money. What should we do with this money? We've got a few options. We could give our artists more money and stop making weird AI art. We could start doing better QA, start paying our QA a little bit better. We could pay the designers a little bit better. You know, they are the ones who designed the game, basically, right? Maybe give them a little bit more money. Maybe we put more money back into tournaments and we make that a thing for the community, right? For the community. We put the money back into the community. No. All those ideas, terrible. I have a far superior idea. We give our money to a third-party company who can then come in and go through our stuff and tell us how we're racist and how things we did 10 years ago need to be changed. And then we can do a lot of work and make things and just do a bunch of unnecessary nonsense. Yeah, that's what we should do. The genius. Let's give other companies money to create a problem for us that only they can fix. I can't think of a better thing. I definitely can't think of any other things that the money could go to other than that. Genius, guys. Genius. Once again. Now, okay, let's be honest, right? This decision was probably made over a year ago, I'm guessing. And they probably were hoping, there was kind of two paths we could go down. And unfortunately, we went down the path they weren't expecting, I'm guessing. And, well, the deed had already been done, right? I don't think, again, I don't know if Wizards or Hasbro got the message. We're going into 2025. Things have changed, right? No one cares. Or this is just a genius way for them to finally be able to get some of their older product to sell because no one wants to buy it, right? So the only way that they can, apparently the only way Wizards is able to sell their product is if they call it racist and then they sell it. So does that mean that everyone who's buying it is white supremacists? What does it mean? No. But I do find that funny that the only way they seem to be able to get their older product to sell is if they condemn it. I'd be careful, guys. Remember, they did this with all those other cards, and a lot of those have retraced a bit. I would not be going and buying Kaladesh boxes for $1,000, especially when they were literally $350 yesterday. Oh, don't worry though. I'll pump some bags for you here in a little bit. It's just crazy. It's people with zero social skills who are terminally online, who can't adapt and survive in society. Somehow they weave their way into making the decisions and changing the status quo for how we interact in society. And that's why for most of us normal people, we don't understand this. It doesn't make sense to us. It's because we're not mentally ill. And we actually are like, we have more important things to worry about, like, living life. So it's crazy. It is what it is. I really don't care. As you guys know, I've pretty much been done with Magic. I'd love to see it come back, but I mean, it's just been repeated bad news for Wizards. And I mean, yeah, they've had some success here, right? Like Lord of the Rings, right? Like it's drops of success, but again, if you love playing Magic and all of that, great, no hate, keep playing Magic, right? But if you're somebody who's like in this for like, I want to invest in cardboard, and again, I don't care about the going to zero nonsense, there's really no reason not to do Pokemon over Magic. So it's just like, I'm done with Magic. But I'll tell you what, before I go, and I'm not selling my Magic, I'm just not buying anymore. But here, let me pump some bags real quick for everybody before I go. Cons of Tarkir. Wizards, you're insulting northern, western, tribal, mountain, the Mongol. This is an insult to Mongols, and I won't stand for it. As a white man, I find it offensive to the northern Asian people. And Kamigawa, how dare you insult samurai traditions? This is a disgrace. I think it should be banned immediately. And I never want to see the word Kamigawa on any other products going forward. So, if you guys truly care, you will disavow Khans of Tarkir and Kamigawa, Neon Dynasty. And guys, if they do, pick them up quick before they go up too much. Have a good one, guys.